everybody, it's Miranda from Miranda Has Plans. I am here to plan with you in my creative diary for the week of January 25th to 31st. And I know I said I was going to do the art pages separate from planning, but this week I didn't because I'm going with a teeny bit of a theme. Last week, as I told you, I was suffering through fibromyalgia flare, which for me normally lasts a day, but I had a lot of stress going on because I felt really kind of beside myself because I had some drama with a family member and it really just broke my heart. So I wound up with a lot of anxiety and stress, and I wound up with 4 days of fibromyalgia flare. And between COVID and the political landscape and my insanely stressful life right now, stuff I haven't shared with you guys, I just felt like there were just so many fractures in my life. And I watched a video by an artist called Jenny Mano, which if you want to learn how to draw people and faces, I suggest you check out Jenny Mano and Karen Campbell because they're outstanding. But I watched a video by her and she created this person who, it was like an abstract person, and I drew this. And I thought, number one, it was really cool looking because it kind of reminded me of Dyan Reaveley's collage. So I wanted to put this in this week that I drew from that class. And then I found a poem online I thought went really well with it. But my thought was, I'd like to design this week's spread a lot like this. So what I wanted to do was design something for each strip. They're all going to be different, fractured kind of things. And just to talk about, just to show that, so it looks kind of like it goes together with this. But the thing about the poem that I picked was I need to have things in my life that are hopeful. And the poem that I found was by someone named Angie G. I don't know who that is, I just found it on Goodreads. And it said, when you are torn between begrudging your past and hoping for your future, a small voice says to you, I am here. The present. Don't let her slip away. So I thought that was a really cool poem. So I'm going to write that on this side, but I want to focus more on the fractured kind of look for this side for the planning part. So it goes kind of along with this. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a super long video, but we'll have to see. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to be doing a lot of fast forward, but there will still be talking. But I don't think you want to sit here for 4 hours while I decorate each of these sections. So I'm going to get started. The first thing I want to do is the stamping, because then I can do the decoration around the stamping as opposed to stamping over it. Because I did this with colored pencils, and my colored pencils don't like anything going on top of them. I cannot tell you how many pens I went through drawing over the colored pencil here because my pens don't like it. So I'm going to do the stamping first and the decorating after. So the first thing I wanted to do was stamp the dates. And I want to put a January in here because, like I said, it's always a good idea to stamp your month in every once in a while, because what if this falls apart? Then you don't know where your pages go. Unless it's something obvious like Christmas time. You don't know. So I wanted to see, because this is going to be all over the place, like I said, because I want it to be kind of fractured and weird, kind of like this lady's face. So I think I'm going to go with this square for the dates. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So here we go. This square in January. Put this over here. So how have you all been holding up during these bizarre times. And I don't think I am wrong in calling them bizarre times, because boy, do I ever want COVID to be over. I'm tired of seeing all this sadness and hurt and death. Just good grief, go away. Overworked healthcare workers, stressed out kids. Just give us our lives back, COVID. That's how I feel. Oh, it didn't stamp really well, and it's going to drive me to drink. Oh well. Suck it up, Miranda. If you hear anything in the background, my son is downstairs watching TV using his dad's new sound system, which is like blow your ears off loud even when it's low, which is great for his dad and I because we don't hear all that well, but it's not that great for filming when, you know, every once in a while an errant bad word falls through. Not good for videos. Nope, nope, nope. Not at all. Oh, well, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. Since I didn't plan last week, but I still need my planner to help me remember things like when it's shot day, because one of the signature issues with fibromyalgia is something called brain fog. And for me, it shows up in not being able to remember the right words for things and not being able to stay on task with when to take my medications and all of that. So what I did was I just added a little flap in. This is a postcard I have of some artwork I made. And I just added it in like I did with the calendar, which I'll link in a card above how to do that. And then I just wrote quick little things down for me to remember. So if you ever have a week like that where you just aren't in to be able to do this, you can always just do a little quick thing, add it to your planner, and you're good to go. Alright, so I picked the date. So now I think I'm done with stamps, because what I want to do is use my stencils. And I want to do, like I said, a little fractured kind of thing. But I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. So we're going to see here. When I say fractured, I mean this is going to be kind of all over the place. But I don't know if I want it to be fractured in just the artwork, or do I want to do like weird little things? I don't know. I do want to do one really cool thing. That's not big enough. Down in the bottom here. I'll do this one here, because I've got a birthday on that day. Alright, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use my Micron pen for this week. It is a 08 Pigma Micron pen. I don't use them with stencils that much because I don't know if it cuts into the nib or not, you know, because the edge of stencils can be like super bad for your pen sometimes. So I'm just going to trace a couple of things, put that in there. I wish I had a stamp like this. That would be great, but I don't. So, there! Yay, bunting! All right. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with some of these. Yeah. I'm just gonna use the box ones for now and trace them in. I'm not gonna make you watch me trace them in. I'll probably fast forward this part. Alright, so here's what I've traced. And I thought it would be a cool thing. Like, I have these speech bubbles here. One of the things I really liked when I did this spread was the fact that I could journal a little bit about the day because there was more room. So I thought from now on, I want to make space in my spreads to show and to journal a smidge about what I've got going on. So what I want to do is I want to incorporate some of the colors that are in this lady's face in here. And I think I may start off coloring in some of these. But you know what I think I also may do before I color them in is I'm going to use some of these stencils from Dyan Reaveley's, I don't know what these are, like from the dialogue set. Sorry about that. And I'm going to trace some of the designs in there, but I'm probably going to do that in pencil. So I think that would be really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to do that again in fast forward so I don't bore you to tears. Alright, so I've stenciled in behind each day, and I gotta be honest, I really love the look of these boxes that are stenciled in with this kind of cartoon-like background. So I might do that and revisit this idea again later. But for now, I'm going to color these in using the, I'm going to use some of Dyan Reaveley's ink and some colored pencil, just because the ink will be a little bit quicker. So here we go. The inks I'm going to use are Fiery Sunset, Periwinkle Blue, Pure Sunshine, Cut Grass, Lemon Zest, and Pink Flamingo. Okay, so rather than make you watch me color all this in, I turned off the camera because it took forever. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to trace around all these little things. I don't know. I thought maybe once I colored these in that it was a little too much to color these in. But now that I'm looking at it through the camera, it looks very naked. So I think I am going to go ahead and color in the little details. But then, like I said, I'm going to go over these little things with a pen. And I'm going to do that off camera so you're not bored to tears. Alright, so I went through and traced everything with an ink pen. The only one I didn't do was up top, because I kind of like it with the little, I don't know, what are those, scales? Kind of in the background more. I think it looks better all colored in and traced with a pen. So the next thing that I'm going to do, because I can't find my ruler, oh no, I know. I'll use this. I like to burn incense because I like the smell. So I'm going to use the edge of this to make a nice dark line between them because I think that'll make it pop a little bit more. So I'm using my black Tombow marker only because I don't have my Papermate Flare. My blacks are all dead because I use them up. So this is the only other marker I have that won't go straight through onto what I did last week. So I'm just using it as a straight edge because I moved my room around the other day and I don't remember where I put my ruler. So I'll have to find that. I think the Tombow marker is doing just fine. That's actually, I was so worried about all the colors in this that I might not like it, but I think it turned out really kind of cool. Kind of like it. It's nice and colorful. No one can blame me for that, that's for sure. Now I didn't color anything in on Sunday because Sunday is my birthday. And I wanted it to stand out a little bit from the rest of it. So there we go. Last thing I'm going to do is put in the dates. And I can still see through the ink for the days, so I'm not going to worry about the days. They're good enough. So I'm just going to go in and stamp the actual dates in. And I think, oh my goodness. Here we go. I don't think I need, yeah, I do need a 1. So I can't use those ones. Because I still haven't found the one. I did find the Friday that I was missing, so yahoo! And I figured out what was wrong with this set. If you have this set and the little letters keep falling off, wipe off the back and wipe off this sheet and they stick again. Yay! They stick again and I have no 5. Ugh, 31, 39, 8, 7, 6. Oh, of course I need 5. Well, that is, oh, look at that, 5. Yay, 5. Alright, so what we do when we stamp our numbers, this is something Dyan Reaveley actually showed in one of her classes. Actually, I think it was the dialogue that she does online. Go in and stamp all of your 2s. And I think I'm gonna leave the date boxes just like the other things that I'm writing because it'll look nice. There's enough color on the page, right? Plenty. So, let me know how you think of this page. Oh my gosh, almost gave us 2 25s in a week. No! We don't need any more craziness. 2020 is over. Keep you crazy. Okay. 6. But anyway, let me know what you think of this spread because it's growing on me. I thought maybe I was crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I keep making these ugly things. But that's alright. I keep telling you guys to be brave, so I gotta be brave too. And look, I was brave this week, and I think it turned out really cool. Definitely can't complain it's not colorful, because boy howdy is it. Well, let me know too, like, what have you been doing in your diary, or even if you have an art journal or whatever, that you feel that you've been really brave about lately. Because I am all about trying new things. Ever since lockdown hit with COVID, I have really been pushing myself to do stuff I don't normally do. Like I said, when COVID started, I did not know how to draw human faces. Something I'd always wanted to do for years and years and years. And I took the opportunity when COVID hit and lockdown and said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So I did. And like I said, I learned from videos I found on YouTube, mostly from Karen Campbell and Jenny Mano, and obviously Dyan Reaveley. And I'll tell you what, those ladies rock. Rock, rock, rock. Alright, so all that's left is for me to do the art page, which I'm going to do off camera because it is literally just gluing this down and writing a quote. So I will see you when that's done.